Now, I want to show you how gang stalking works. Okay, now you see this is a red truck, number one. You see where it's positioned. Let me make sure that the phone camera is parallel to the window. Okay, so it doesn't look like it's off center. Because I'm standing here in the center of the window. Okay, so if I move over here, all right, that's to the left. Move over here to the right. Right? And I just realized that. The truck has been sitting there. Well, I got here last night, but I saw it sitting there last night, right? Didn't think anything of it, even though it was red. I still didn't, you know, big deal. But there's a psychology behind what they do, okay? And that psychology is this: we will place objects in your path, okay? We'll place objects in your path and have them. Well, there's a psychological aspect to it. One day, you know, when I read up on psychology and stuff like that, I'll understand the full implications of it. But we know that they use this as an anchor and also as a way to sensitize you, and finally uh, to traumatize you. So when my daughter likes to open up the blinds here and look out this window, and it looks so innocent. But when I look back at when they first started targeting me, there was a red car, and I can show you guys in a previous video as well as photos. There was a red car that was parked in the parking space of the neighbor that lived behind our building. So it was across the alley, it was a house, they had a parking space for two cars. They were Latinos. Again, I'm assuming they might have been Mexican, not sure, but I'm saying that to bring up a point. Okay? When I saw the car sitting there, and it stayed there for like maybe 2 or 3 weeks, I said, I said, they must be holding someone's car. It was a red car. They must be holding someone's car. They probably went back to Mexico. That's what I thought. But as innocent as that looks, if you all understand the psychology behind gang stalking and the psychology behind anchoring, sensitizing, and traumatizing a target, this red truck is sitting there for the sole purpose. Sole purpose. It's direct, just like I've mentioned before, they like to place things directly in the middle. So to your left and to your right, you have an object centered for you. Just like the other day, hopefully I'll be able to get, this keeps going out of focus because it's catching the screen. I don't want it to do that. All right. They had a red truck. Well, I'd have to show you the video. I was sitting in the parking lot waiting for my mom. She was at the grocery store. Excuse me. And while she was in there, I was fiddling around in the car. I was looking down. I don't know what I was looking at, but I was looking down. And when I raised my head back up, I might have been looking at my phone. I don't know. Anyway, when I raised my head back up, they had one of a red truck just like this, but bigger, bigger. So if there's something bigger than Ford F50s, Ford F-150s, or Dodge, what do they call them, Ram? You know, I don't know models and makes of cars and trucks anymore. But anyway, big trucks, big truck. You'll see it when I post it. When I looked up, that's all. That's all that was in the windshield, and the truck was parked directly in the middle where I was sitting in the car. So when you see it on the camera, since the camera's to the right, it doesn't look like it's centered. But when I lifted my head up, it was centered. They do this kind of stuff on purpose. There's a psychology behind it. I want to know what it is. Because I'm like that. Oh, they trip me out. God, do they. Ooh. I didn't think anything of it at first. Because, I walked past the window a couple of times and saw the red car sitting there. And then it dawned on me. I was about to say something I shouldn't say. These folks. What can I say? What can I say? They just really irritate me. They make things look so plain. Ooh. Because they make sure that it doesn't look threatening, it doesn't look ominous, it's not moving, it's stationary. There's no way that this could be causing an issue. So this is the worst kind of deception that exists, because it has deep implications, but nobody would understand that, if they're not targeted. And even if they are targeted, if they haven't been targeted this way, they wouldn't get it either. But they know by doing this, they're leaving things in your subconscious so that when they finally bring it to the forefront, it becomes ominous.